Welcome to the Automated Daily, Top News Edition. I'm your host, Trend Teller, and today, on the 11th of August, 2023, we're diving into the most pressing stories from around the globe. From the rice export ban in India to the rising heat stress on coral reefs, we've got a lot to cover. So, let's get started. First up, we're looking at the ripple effects of India's recent ban on rice exports. This move has left a gaping hole of 10 million metric tons in the global rice supply, pushing prices to a 15-year high and stoking fears of global food inflation. Countries like Thailand, Vietnam, and Pakistan, who are among the world's largest rice exporters, are scrambling to fill the void. But with limited surplus capacity and the looming threat of dry El Niño weather, they might soon follow India's footsteps and impose export restrictions of their own. Moving on to environmental news, coral reefs across the Americas are under severe stress due to unprecedented heat levels. This has led to mass bleaching and death of these vital marine ecosystems. Scientists are sounding the alarm, warning that without a significant reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, we could be looking at catastrophic mortality rates among the world's marine species. In health news, the long shadow of COVID-19 continues to loom over us. Doctors are now dealing with a surge in heart-related problems among those who have recovered from the virus. From blood clots and irregular heartbeats to heart attacks, the cardiovascular toll of this pandemic is becoming increasingly clear. As we continue to grapple with these long-term effects, it's crucial to manage other heart risks like high cholesterol and blood pressure. Staying with health, a new global study has found a worrying link between environmental pollution and rising antibiotic resistance. The study suggests that a 10% increase in air pollution could lead to a 1.1% rise in antibiotic resistance, a global threat that already claims more lives than malaria or HIV/AIDS. This underscores the urgent need to tackle air pollution in our fight against antibiotic resistance. Turning to tech news, the UK government is facing backlash over its plan to access encrypted private messages on apps like WhatsApp and Signal. While the government argues that this is a necessary measure to protect children from abuse, tech companies and privacy advocates warn that it could undermine the privacy of billions of users. In a shocking revelation, a group of teenage hackers has been found to have exploited security weaknesses in U.S. telecom carriers and the business supply chain, breaching some of the world's biggest tech firms. This has led to calls for stricter penalties for lax security practices and the need for programs to steer young hackers away from cybercrime. Over in Hawaii, wildfires have claimed at least 53 lives and destroyed much of the town of Lahaina. Fueled by months of drought and strong winds, these fires have spread at an alarming rate. The situation has been exacerbated by the confluence of two weather systems, leading to winds reaching gusts of up to 82 miles per hour. The 2023 hurricane forecast has taken a turn for the worse, with high ocean temperatures and an El Niño pattern raising concerns for coastal communities. Forecasters are now predicting up to 21 named tropical cyclones, with as many as 11 becoming hurricanes. Finally, we turn to the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Ukrainian forces have made small gains near the village of Robotyne, while Russian shelling in the Kharkiv region has intensified. The UN has expressed outrage over Russia's attack on a hotel in Zaporizhia, which was being used as a base for humanitarian organizations. Meanwhile, President Joe Biden has requested over $24 billion in additional assistance for Ukraine. Europe's green ambitions are facing resistance, with concerns over the cost of green policies and their impact on the cost of living. This opposition could potentially hinder the passage of new laws and put Europe's position in green industries and technologies at risk. And that's a wrap for today's edition of the Automated Daily. I'm Trend Teller, reminding you to stay informed, stay safe, and stay curious. Join us again tomorrow for another round of top news stories. Until then, goodbye and take care.